So here we are in regular Minecraft. We're running with the 1080 Ti currently, and we're going to open up a new world. We're going to make this survive, or we're going to make this creative just for the purpose of this video. And we're going to create a new world. Currently, I'm running the 1800X by AMD, and it's the, as I said, Ryzen 7 processor. And as you can see, we're starting this up right now. For the purpose of this video, here's what we're going to run at. We're going to run at let's open up max frames or max chunks real quick, and we're going to be running, as you can see here, we're running the 1080 Ti right in the corner, and we've got the AMD Ryzen processor as well, and this is running at maximum render distance right now. And here are my video settings. If you see anything different that you'd like to, option. Obviously, I had CODs off due to the shaders that we'll be using later for this video, but we can definitely leave clouds on for now. I also have a couple. I believe Optifine is currently off. We'll be moving into Optifine next. But as you can see, game itself is pretty smooth, averaging a solid good bit above 60 FPS. That is expected for this kind of area, simply because graphics cards are more important in the shaders department. So let's move over to shaders and experiment with that with the 1080 Ti. Okay, so now we're officially back with some Optifine installed. As you can see, though, we're rocking a solid, staggering 130 FPS, which is obviously just showing that it's probably based off of the processor more than anything. Is that most likely it's due to the processor is hindering the FPS. But now let's get in here and let's open up and let's turn on some shaders, which is the big thing you all are curious about, especially when we're going to be testing this. So for today's test, we're going to be using, first of all, trying out a couple different shaders. So we are going to be trying out with, first of all, solid vibrant shaders. This is an extreme texture pack, and will definitely stress test the GPU very well. So this is actually my personal favorite, due to simply just because it just looks very pretty. But as you can see, though, we're waiting for all the chunks to load up. We're averaging, as you can see, we're down in about 50s in the FPS range, rocking a solid, rocking 32 chunks at the moment. As you can see, though, we're getting some serious, staggering lag, etc. while running this. This is an extremely advanced shader pack, and this would not be a good test, especially because my GPU is a multi-core, my CPU is a multi-core CPU more than it is. But currently my CPU is running at 3.6 gigahertz. I'll be overclocking it soon, but this is just for a general gist of what is going on. So a solid 40 FPS while running extreme shaders. Let's move over and let's try the different pair of shaders. Let's try the extreme motion blur or the high motion blur. So this will do us a different, kind of test of how stuff will go. As you can see, motion blur is, averaging, slowly dropping frames as everything loads in. Let me see if I can go around here real quick and load them all in with the zoom feature on Optifine. If you guys don't know, that actually loads in frames there. Okay, so this should be good. So it looks like a 53 in this shader pack. Let's go to a real quick try. I believe this one, the Continuum, is the one that does the least. Yeah, this one is extremely, I believe, never mind. This is the one that I don't believe works. But let's see, video settings, shaders. Let's see, which one is the one that I'm trying to remember? Ultra motion. I'm trying to remember ultra. I'm trying to remember one of these works. Because I believe this is, I don't know why. Here we go. So this is, as you can see, running this extreme shader pack is as everything loads in. As I will say, though, the water does look absolutely beautiful, but there is, as you can see, there's a lot of let's see if I don't know. But as you can see, the water is a good test to see how much you get in the FPS in like the most difficult times. This looks very good. Oh, do I not have the? I have graphics on fancy. Okay, it just appeared there for a second. They weren't on fancy. But as you can see, this would be a very, beautiful looking area. As you can see, though, so this does give us a good test of what would happen in the water. As you can check the frame rate on that side right there, it is most likely, as you can assume, that this is just, slowly running, I guess. But it's obviously, it seems that the 1080 Ti, especially with Optifine, which is a good example, is not, obviously Minecraft is not a game that you should be buying an expensive graphics card for. And if you want more info on that, you should definitely check out the video that I posted about like what's a good computer to build for, especially for just playing Minecraft, because it's definitely not anything to do with getting an expensive graphics card, especially the 1080 Ti. So please watch that before you go out and spend a whole bunch of money and it not make a difference. But as I said, that is going to wrap up for today. If you guys did find this video important and you enjoyed it, and it was helpful to you, maybe check out my channel for some other tests and stuff on the other different components and stuff. So thank you all, and see you guys next time. Bye.